Howdy, so I got the chance to check out Daybreak Slam. This is a new fighting game. It's kind of an original fighting game, so it's kind of refreshing to see, but it takes a lot of tropes of things you know and puts them in here. You see characters that are referenced to a lot of other pop culture characters or things, and they're easily recognizable. You see one that's kind of looks like a Dr. Robotnik character, or one that looks like a Godzilla type character. And what's cool is all these characters have unique stuff to them. They have unique costumes, play styles, looks, so you can change your costume as well as like what color the costume is. There's a lot of variety there with that. When I got to check out this game, I played a couple exhibition matches to check out some of the characters. They all have different colors and costumes and everything. But what's interesting about this game is that there is a story mode, and I got to play a whole story mode of a fighting game playing as a gaming handheld. That's right, you heard me correctly. This is a fighting game where you can play as a gaming handheld, or you can play it as a vending machine. That's one of the very different color type armor options that you have. So the way the story mode worked is that you would be fighting these characters based on what levels you selected. So you wouldn't know what character you were fighting until you selected the level, but the game gave you options. It would give you 2 or 3 levels to choose from. If you beat one, you unlock another option. And it kind of went forward like that until you beat all of them in this sort of map tree. And what was cool about it is a lot of the levels connected with each other. Some were at night or during the day, but they all would be within this like sort of city area. So you can see the map kind of zoom in and out with the camera as you start to fight. Now the gameplay is pretty actually complex, at least for me. I don't know, I'm not an expert in fighting games. I do like playing them, but from the get-go you have the option to train, and there's a lot of training modes, and it gets to a lot of combos real fast, so I'm sure hardcore fighting game people might appreciate that. It's kind of easy enough to pick up but kind of hard to master. Even doing normal combos is like 2 or 3 buttons you have to press to do like a special attack. It's not like a Mortal Kombat or anything where you press like a special 1 button sort of thing to do a stronger attack. It's all combo based. It's very old school in that way. The characters look good on the screen. I like the colors of the backgrounds. It's very cartoony. So if you're not into the cartoony vibe, it might throw you off a little bit. But it's really cool. They even have it like an anime looking girl. And you can change like the resolution of the characters, which is kind of nice. And they all played super well. I played with the controller. I felt like I didn't have any issues using a controller on it. I'm sure it would work well with the joystick if it gets that capability. And I played it on PC and it ran pretty well. Now I didn't play online. It was all offline, this game that I played. And it does give you a nice little extra feature. So one of the features and menu options is to go to this game room. And it's cool because it's supposed to look like an old gaming room from back in the day. And you can look at artwork. You can look at different little things behind the scenes. And then there's also like an area where you unlock mini games that you can play. After you get more of the game unlocked, you unlock more of these mini games. And each mini game is based around like one of the characters in the game. There was only 2 or 3 of them that I saw. I only got access to one of them to play. But it's nice that they had a little feature. So when you're in this gaming room, you get to look around within this bonus feature area to see a bunch of bonus stuff, and I thought that was really neat. If you really like fighting games, you're looking for something original that's not one of the big major titles, I definitely recommend checking this out. It's got a lot of personality, a lot of pop culture references. It seems like it can get complicated with this gameplay, and it's just fun to play in general.